Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Kira Mayj here, and thanks for tuning in once again, Mayflower Army. I greatly appreciate it. So before we get into the video, as always, if you enjoy, give it a thumbs up. If you, or not, I don't know why I keep saying if, make sure you share with your friends on social media, and last but not least, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video just like this one. So in this video, I'm just going to talk about loving yourself. And what inspired this video is a dear friend of mine. I told you I wasn't going to mention you by name, but I'm sorry. So this is about one of my best friend, Brittany. One of my best friends, Brittany, inspired this video because... So she's somebody, she is such a beautiful soul. She's such a kind individual. She's such a pure soul. She's such a pure spirit. She's so down to earth. She'd give her shirt off her back for somebody if they needed it. She is just an all around fantastic person, a phenomenal person who's impacted my life more ways than one. She may not think she has. She may not think she's done anything for me, but she's done more for me than she'll ever realize. Which is clearly why she's one of my best friends. So she's extremely hard on herself. And it actually hurts me that she is, because again, she's such a beautiful girl. She's such a beautiful soul inside and out, that she doesn't deserve to be nearly as negative on herself as she is. She's so down on herself. And this isn't just necessarily talking about her. This is talking about anybody who is down on themselves, who thinks they're worthless, everybody has bad days, obviously, but some people are way more down on themselves than they should. And whatnot, but people need to remember, as my brother always says on his channel, again, his link will be down below, but, give yourself good vibes only. Like, only let good vibes flow into your mind. Don't let society impact you. Society tries to create this mold for people, and tries to make you fit that certain mold, and like, a lot of things society does, I think, are outdated, and that's the way a lot of things are, like, with, like, how women are portrayed, and, like, how, like, a certain mold they're supposed to fit, and also with men, and just, like, they create certain molds for people on how you should and shouldn't be, and if you don't fit that mold, then society labels you as weird or not normal, and I think it's ridiculous. Like I said, my best friend Brittany, she's one of the most kind-hearted people you'll ever meet. She's such a beautiful soul. But like I said, again, this isn't just about her. This is about anybody who's hard on themselves. You need to learn to love yourself. Again, only you have the key to your happiness. Only you have the key to... I may sound really cliche in this video, and I'm sorry, but this is just a video that I feel like I needed to make. And no, you can't learn to love yourself overnight. And again, everybody's going to have flaws that they hate about themselves. Not everybody is going to love every single thing about themselves. And that's just a fact. That's part of life. But, if you are somebody, again, who, like, is just way too down on yourself, if you always think you're not worth it or you're not beautiful, everybody is beautiful in their own way. Again, I sound really cliche saying that. I may sound really cheesy, but I'm just stating facts. Like my best friend Brittany, again, Brittany, you are one of the most beautiful souls inside and out. You have such a pure spirit, such a pure heart. You would give the shirt off your back for somebody. You're way too hard on yourself. I love you to death. You have impacted me so many more ways than one. You're such an inspirational person to me. You have just some of the struggles and some of the trials and tribulations you've been through, and some of the things you've conquered. Like, you recently just graduated WVU. You're officially an alumni from there. Congratulations again. You graduated. You got a job in your field within, like, 2 or 3 weeks of graduation. You are in a job in your field. You're a psychologist, and that's fantastic. And I'm so proud of you for that. You've pushed through so many things. You got some negative people out of your life recently, as have I. And again, just you're somebody I aspire to be like every day. You are such a beautiful person, inside and out, and you need to stop being so hard on yourself. because again, you don't give yourself credit for the things you've done, things you've accomplished, and the amazing person you are. And what I know many people, many people who will agree with me. My brother is one of those people. I know your parents, and I know several other people who would agree with you or would agree with me on this, and would agree that you're such a kind-hearted person. You're such a beautiful soul. And again, I'm gonna go back to talking about everyone here. You have to do Everyone has to do some soul searching, and again, not everyone's gonna love everything about themselves. But that's how life works. Everyone has flaws. You're not supposed to love everything you see in the mirror. You're not supposed to love everything about yourself, but you need to learn that you have a lot of beauties with your flaws, and for each flaw, there's a beauty about you, whether it be something like a physical attribute, or whether it be something inside of you, like whether it be like heart of gold, or like you're such a strong person, anything like that. Like, several things are admirable, not just physical looks. Like, some people think unless you're not physically attractive, everyone's physically attractive in their own way. But some people think if you're not physically attractive enough, that you're not worth it, and that you have nothing good to offer life, and that is so wrong. And again, I'm going to mention myself here for a minute. Like, lately, I haven't felt the most beautiful. My medication I mentioned earlier. My medications. My depression, anxiety medication, Prozac, I was on. The doctors mentioned to me it could cause weight gain, and it caused tremendous weight gain for me, and I am at the worst weight in my life, and it's one of those things that made me feel a lot less beautiful about myself. But I still have to try to love myself. I still have to the clock's gonna keep turning, the wheel's gonna keep turning, regardless of whether I'm happy with myself or hate myself or love myself. You have to keep moving every day. You have to learn to love yourself. You have to learn to love your flaws. And again, that's the one thing I hate about myself. In order to feel beautiful again, I'm gonna have to drop some weight that the medication made me put on. But again, I still have to love myself. I still have to find things to love about myself. I still have to look in the mirror and tell myself I'm beautiful, and to tell myself that I'm worth something. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has a journey that life takes them on, and like, your journey can impact how you view yourself. For a long time, mine did as well. With my transition, before my transition, obviously, I hated what I saw in the mirror. After my transition, obviously, I was a lot at peace. Before I sought after help for dealing with my sexual assaults and being raped, it took its toll on me. But like, again, there are things you could do to help overcome those things, and to help yourself be at peace with them, and to love yourself. So this video is just mainly to give you all positivity, and to make sure, like I said, with every flaw there's a beauty. And again, just because you have flaws doesn't mean you're not beautiful in some way, shape, or form. Just be positive, be kind, love one another. A lot of people are always trying to bring others down. That needs to change. Let's bring them up a little bit. Like girls, for example, like some of them are so harsh on each other, like with like makeup wise and body image and body shaming. Some people say like some girls are too skinny and they look anorexic. Some say they're too big and look hideous. Like some people like just trash others' makeup tips so hard. It doesn't matter if you it doesn't matter your body size. It doesn't matter how you do your makeup. It doesn't matter if you wear any makeup at all. It doesn't matter if you cake your face. It doesn't matter if you hardly wear any. If you see somebody something somebody's doing wrong, instead of like pointing it out and like making feel like it's a flaw of theirs, try to help them in a positive way and help them build themselves and help them turn that what could be a flaw into a positive, and help them just give them tips, positive tips. And it's just, society can be a very harsh place, and the world we live in is not a very kind one these days, but a lot of us just need to worry about bringing each other up, not down. So, again, this is to everybody out there who doesn't love themselves, who finds a flaw in themselves. Just remember that with every flaw, there's a beauty. I could keep ranting about this for a little while. This video, I did not think was going to go 10 minutes, but it has. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. I hope some of you can take something away from this. Brittany, again, you're a beautiful person. You need to not be so hard on yourself. And please don't be mad for me mentioning you by name. It's just, you're the one person who really inspired this video, and I'm kind of really glad you did. Because I haven't made a video like this about telling people to be positive and love themselves. It's usually something my brother does on his channel. My brother's thing has become good vibes only and positivity, and it's a fantastic thing. So, again, just everyone be happy with yourself. Let's bring each other up, not down. Thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed.